Hello, everyone. My name is Demetrius Harmon. I am a financial coach. I own Harmon Financial Coaching. I help my clients with budgeting, saving money, paying off debt, building wealth, just increasing their financial literacy as a whole. So today, I'm going to talk to you about how to do a zero-based budget. 4 easy steps. So this is the first tip that I want to tell you. I recommend that you do your monthly budget the month before it starts. So for example, this is the month of April. Towards the end of April, you should sit down, whether even if you're single or with your spouse, and you do your May budget. All right. So again, I'm gonna say it again. This is an important tip. Try to do your upcoming budget before the month starts. It's going to help you build those muscles and getting into the habit of just budgeting your money. So all right, so 4 easy steps. So first and foremost, you are going to list your income. So let's say your income is $6,000. You're going to put your income $6,000, and then you're going to start to list all your expenses, and you're just going to subtract those and keep on going and keep on going and keep on going and keep on going until you get down to zero. Because when you budget your money, you should always do a zero-based budget. Emphasis on zero. Goose egg, a bagel, right? You should have a zero at the end of your budget. Why? Because what you want to do is you want to give every single dollar an assignment. You want to give every penny an assignment. There is no random, I just have this random, $50 floating around. Give that $50 a home. Give it an assignment, or else it's going to go into a category called spent. So I always say this. Zig Ziglar said it. My favorite budgeting quote: if you don't budget your money, you're gonna always wonder. If you don't tell your money where to go, you're gonna always wonder where it went. And that is the truth. You have to tell your money where to go. You are the gatekeeper of your money. Nothing gets in and nothing comes out without you knowing it. You are the gatekeeper of your money. So how do you start? How do you become a gatekeeper? By budgeting your money every single month. So I said this before in my previous videos. If you've never budgeted before, it's going to take a solid 3 months. It's going to take about 3 months to finally get it right. You're going to get some bumps in the road. You're going to struggle a little bit, but give yourself some grace. But don't quit. Just keep doing it, and eventually you will finally figure it out. You have to master how to budget your money. Millionaires budget their money. So if they have more money than you, and they're budgeting, what does that tell us? That tells us we should be budgeting. If you're an aspiring millionaire, maybe some people call it a pending millionaire, whatever the case may be, I don't care how much money you have to tell your money where to go. So I'm going to give you another tip. This is important. Do it. Actually budget your money. I know, right? It sounds elementary. You'd be surprised how many people do not budget their money. And like I said, it goes into a category called spent. So if you want to get out of debt and you want to really start to take your finances to the next level, you're going to have to get intentional and start telling your money exactly where to go, and make that money behave. And you tell that money where to go, and that's where it will go, and you become the master of your money. So for those that know me, very well, that you guys know I'm an animal nerd. And there's this animal called a beaver. I know you're probably like, why is he bringing up this? This is getting weird. Just stay with me. It'll make perfect sense in a second. Beavers are arguably nature's greatest engineers, and their most precious resource is water. That's why they build the dams, so they can control their water, so they control their most valuable resource, which is water. Beavers are typically nocturnal. Did you know that if you were to disturb a beaver's dam, meaning you go mess with it and make it leak, running water to a beaver's ears are like nails on a chalkboard, even if it's in broad daylight? Did you know that beaver will come out and it will investigate and will probably call his family, and he or she will start repairing that dam immediately. They're not waiting for the nightfall. They're going to get on it right now. Why is that? Because they understand their most precious resource is water. So they control their water. They're so intentional about it. Now, beavers they're not dumb, obviously, if they can build a dam, but at the same time, they're not on the intelligence level as a human being. Do not let a beaver outdo you when it comes to how they control their most precious resource. We should be a lot like them. When we see leaks, when we see our frivolous spending going on, it should bother us, and we shouldn't just crawl in bed and sleep like a baby. I love what Benjamin Franklin said. He said, a small leak can sink a great ship. So you got to figure out where your money is going. Real quick, just to recap, you start with your expenses. Let's say that the example was $6,000 a month, and then you list out all your you start with your income, and then you list all your expenses, and then you just start deducting all your expenses over and over and over again for the whole entire month until you get down to zero. And that is the final step. And now you have completed a zero-based budget. All right, so if you want to win with your money, please start budgeting your money. You're going to give yourself a raise, you're going to give yourself control, and most importantly, you're going to actually know where your money is going. And I bet you'll start to remember stuff. You'll remember how much money you spent at a grocery store. You'll remember how much money you're actually spending at Starbucks each month. So again, please start budgeting your money. How to do a zero-based budget. That is my time. Take care. God bless.